Hello and welcome to the third part of my time-lapse workflow walkthrough. If you haven't watched parts 1 and 2, I urge you to go back and watch those first, because without those, some of the things we discuss won't make sense or might not make sense, and you'll have missed out on some of the tips and tricks I've been showing throughout those videos. So without further ado, let's dive into this part. In the next section, we're going to cover correcting rotation in the video using guidelines, editing the toolbar, adding some fake motion effects and some keyframing. So let's dive in. Next job is going to be, I think that horizon's slightly skew if the masts don't look totally vertical. I'm going to use the guidelines here. If you haven't got that guidelines button, then click on the plus there and drag the guidelines button onto your panel and then close it down again. And what that does is bring up a line which can be either vertical or horizontal. If you right click on the line and edit, you can change it to vertical and then simply drag it to where you want it to be. And then I'm going to adjust the rotation. Now if you hold down the control key whilst clicking on the rotation, it'll move a lot slower. Without the control key, it's hard to get it precise. I think that's about right. Yeah, the horizontals and verticals look okay now. What you'll notice is we've now got black areas because we've rotated the footage, so we'll need to increase the scale. And whilst we're at it, because we used photos which are a 4:3 ratio and I'm making a video that's 16:9, we've got the black bars at the side to get rid of. So we'll need to take that scale all the way up until the black edges have disappeared. So what that does is it means we haven't got play at the sides, but up and down we've now got room to be able to put a pan motion into the video. So I'm going to start with the sky full. I could apply a little bit of a zoom, which, you know, for purposes of the video, let's do that. At the end of the video, I want the scale to be as full as it can be. And I want the position to have panned down where I've got no black bars showing. So what I'll need to do is set a stopwatch icon for the position and the scale at the end of the video. Then I'll come to the start of the video and I want it to start from somewhere up, but we'll zoom in a little bit and then adjust the position to how we like. Maybe for the sake of argument I'll move that over to, and because we set a stopwatch at keyframe at the end, it's now set keyframes at the start. So if we scrub through the video, we start from zoomed in and the position changed to zooming out and panning down. Faking motion in a video can change a static clip into having a little bit of interest. You probably shouldn't render the sequences as often as I do, but I like to see how the changes I've made have affected the footage. It's the reason I don't use low-res proxies, because it won't give me a true reflection of how the video's looking. So I'll just render that in and out and make sure I'm happy with it. So now Premiere Pro's done its thing. I can scrub through and we've got stabilized video with a bit of zoom and pan incorporated.